Well, hello. Stanley Nelson here again, spiritual and personal development coach. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever noticed how easily it is for your emotions or mood to shift? One moment you are kind and patient, and then someone cuts you off in traffic, and if you're like me, I've been there, you're not so loving anymore. And the real truth is this real love, it's not a feeling that falls on you and then you react and interact with others that way. Real love is a decision. Real love is a choice. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7. 1 Corinthians is the love chapter. And I won't get into reading all of them, but here's what it says, beginning with verse 4. It says, love suffers long. It says love is patient. Now, it says suffers long, meaning that you don't quickly dismiss people. When people are having issues or they're having a bad day or they're working through something, you don't quickly dismiss them. Love suffers long. It also says that love is kind. Kindness is a deliberate action. Kindness is deliberate in its treating other people. Love is kind. It's a choice to give kindness to others. It goes on to say that love does not envy or boast. Love isn't jealous of other people's success or insist on drawing attention to itself. Love is not proud or rude. It doesn't act superior, dismissive, or harsh. That's not love. And then finally, love is not selfish or easily provoked. When we walk in love, we refuse to let others pull us into their bad behavior or their negative attitude. Love is not easily provoked. Love is not easily drawn in, pulled in to negative or bad behavior. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7. Now, here's the thing that's important to understand, and I tell people this a lot. If you want to feel good physically feel better, you want to feel good physically, intentionally and deliberately walk in love with everyone. Unconditional love. Treat people kindly. Treat people with love. Be patient with people. Give people grace. If you want to feel good, deliberately and intentionally walk in love. And what you'll notice is, here's the thing about love. Love transforms relationships. It transforms workplaces. It transforms situations. Even your inner peace becomes greater when you're walking in love because it is a deliberate choice. That's what love is. Love is a deliberate choice. So here's what I want to encourage you to do is add 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7 to your list of memory verses. I trust that you are memorizing verses, and add this one to it. Every single day, read 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 7. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. When you read and it says love is patient, exchange the word love for your name. In other words, when it says love is patient, when I went through the process of memorizing it, I said Stanley is patient. Stanley is kind. I guarantee you will find a transformation happening in your life. You will find out that you're not just doing it for the other person or peoples. You're doing it for yourself because it begins to transform how you act on a daily basis. Remembering that love is a choice. It is not a feeling. Love is not a shifting mood. It is a decision. Love is a choice. Now, so the next time that you find yourself in a challenging situation and you're reminding yourself that love is something that you grow into by choice and you choose love each and every day. The next time someone cuts you off in traffic, love says, can't touch this. The next time someone is rude to you and insisting that you adopt their rudeness, love says, can't touch this. The next time somebody flips you off, love says, can't touch this. All right. Thank you, family. My name is Stanley Nelson. I am a spiritual and personal development coach. And I want to thank you for spending these few minutes with me in this lesson, knowing that love says, can't touch this, and that is by choice. Until next time, stay aligned, stay encouraged, and most of all, stay connected to God. Be blessed.